So the topic I'm going to talk about today is, should college athletes be paid? Now I know it gets a lot of hype. A lot of people are striving for it now. A lot of people want to see the NCAA pay its players, but I have to say, I guess I'm totally against it. Maybe being in college as a student, I just don't like the idea of it at all. I mean, honestly, I think what it is they're also on scholarship, so they're basically going to school almost for free, if not for free. They're getting an education, so it's just, I mean, they're getting so much. You get to play this, they get to play the sport they love, and get a free education in college, basically, where as people all across America are working really hard, working three jobs, two jobs, just to pay for college and to pay those student loans back. So my question is, what would it benefit? People say because they have too much time on their sport that they can't buy a job. They can't get a job, and they still have to do school. They have to do their school. Well, I mean, I don't understand. I really don't understand that because they still don't have to pay for anything, so they can't put any money out on the table. I mean, zero. I mean, I remember a lot of I read tweets from a lot of NFL players, and they were all saying, yeah, I just gave up an arm and a leg. Just basically they were, getting injured in college. But that was their payment, and of course, gladly. I don't think anybody else, if my arm was a little messed up I think I would pay for college. I mean, it's going to heal. It's not going to be permanent. I probably won't play sports anymore, but I would take that offer because I mean I don't like the stress of having to pay back these student loans. It's just not everyone is blessed with this much money, and the and this is what the NCAA says it is, and it's a nonprofit organization that back its gives back its money to every NCAA, like the NCAA colleges, Division 1 and Division 2, things like that. And it gives back to the programs, and then they got to do the fees, and they got to do marketing, they got to do advertisements. So they do, it's not like all that money is just going straight to, to the people at the head of NCAA. But I think that's where a common misconception is, that the NCAA is keeping all this money. But what it said here was that 96% of its revenue went straight back to Division 1 colleges, Division 2, things like that. Their programs are academic programs to help student athletes, and the 4% is, the other 4% I think went to. It says on its website that it went to advertising, TV fees, things like that. So it kind of makes sense to me. I just don't understand how or why college athletes have to be paid. I mean, of course, me being an engineering student, I guess I'm so against it because I don't think it's fair. Not everyone has that privilege. And also, I'm kind of thinking, if you were paying college athletes, would people only come to college to get paid? You think about it. I mean, also, if you go to college, I think you're doing for two things. If you're a student athlete, one, you're trying to go pro. If you go pro, you get money. You're gonna get money, basically. You'll be okay. Two, you're trying to get an education, and you're doing that while playing a sport. It's kind of hard, but you're doing it. But I think that's the two goals of people. And some people can argue, if I go to the NFL, I can only be there for a certain amount of time, and then I'm out, and then I'm trying to make enough money to live the rest of my life. Well, there's nothing else you liked. There's nothing you didn't. Your college degree is not going to help you at all. You can't start a job. You can't do a job. You can't market. You can't You can't do anything. I just have a problem. Just thinking about these things. So of course I know I am. I guess you could say I'm biased at this point, but I don't agree with it at all. And I see a lot of people are doing forerunners for it. ESPN, Huffington Post, New York Times, putting a lot of articles on why they should pay college athletes. But that's just my opinion. So anyway, I just want to talk to you real quick about that. So anyway, catch you guys later. Bye.